here we go, guys. So buckle up for this video. I got a hell of a story to tell you guys. It's a video that I just found, and I thought it could relate to this channel a whole lot and open your guys' eyes to even more to how crazy this shit really is. So, anyways, I seen this video of a 14-year-old girl that was in school. She was a track star. She was an athlete. And she got lured in by a internet predator. This guy was at the age of 27 years old, and he lied about his age. He lied about his name. He was actually a registered sex offender, made himself look a lot younger by doing whatever he did. And he changed his name, changed states, and all this other bullshit. And he eventually lured this girl in over the internet. And this girl even got to a point where she was dating this guy at one point, but then started seeing things about this guy and got very suspicious of this guy. She ended up breaking up with him, but this guy just kept at her, and would not let her off the leash. And that is what sex offenders do. That's what they do. They're all manipulation. They're probably the most narcissistic people on the face of this planet. Like sociopaths, psychopaths. It's what they are. And this is the definition of narcissism. It's spiritual warfare. And this story gets even crazier. So, this guy ended up luring this girl in to meet up with him after they were already dating. And they were only dating over the internet. Yes, they didn't even hang out one time. And after 8 months, this guy finally manipulated this girl into finally hanging out, and he got a hotel, and he got her to go to the hotel, and guess what he did? He raped her. He sexually abused this girl. And she went back home. She told her parents. She was looped in the head after this. Got like massive depression and all this shit. And this guy, even after this, and these people went to the cops and everything. And even after this guy just kept at this girl, kept at this girl. Like he sort of used her and chucked her aside, and she knew this. And the fact that he did this, it gave her that serious depression. And I forget what the word was called, but it was like the worst depression you can get. This girl could not get out of bed. She could not eat. She could not do anything like this. And her head was really messed up. And this guy just kept at her and kept at her. And this girl ended up committing suicide and took her own life. Because that's how much that this guy messed with her head after the things that he did. So he didn't even kill her. She took her own life because of what this guy did. He spiritually messed with this girl's head so much that she had to take her life, and she could not get out of what she was in because it affected her that bad. A 14-year-old girl. So what can we take from this? That's high cases of narcissism. That is much worse than narcissism, but I'm just saying it is narcissism on top of all the other shit that this is. He didn't even kill this girl. She took her own life because of what he did spiritually to her. This is what narcs do. This is what other narcissists do to other people. They mess with people spiritually. I bet there was things that happened in this world, even lesser of this, that people took their lives because of narcissism. This is the pandemic. This is what's going on in this world right now. It is evil. And you cannot be tempted by the devil. You cannot be tempted by something that looks good, that is right in front of you, that is up for grabs, that is so easy to take. You cannot be tempted by something like this, because that's what this girl did. This guy presented himself as a very smart, charismatic person that made himself look a lot younger, acted around that age, and really got this girl to do what he wanted her to do. And he used her. She got depressed over it. She didn't just get used, she got raped, but she seemed like she didn't even really, in the video it said she didn't even really see it like that. Like, she knew that happened, but like, she was even more hurt over the fact that she got used by this guy, because he was manipulating her by saying how beautiful she was and special and all these things, just acting like the best guy he could possible to get this girl to actually go ahead and do this. And then this happened, and that messed with her head. That's what narcissists do. This shit happened to me. I didn't get sexually assaulted or molested, but I got love bombed, I got trauma bonded, I got in deep like this, and even way deeper than that, like on a spiritual level. Like, she got it worse, obviously, because she got raped by fucking a guy in his late 20s that's a registered sex offender and all this, which, yes, it is a lot worse. But like, when we're talking about just spiritually, and we're not talking about the rape and shit, like what happened to me, I was in deeper, because I actually was in a, like, you know, with this girl, was in deep, had a close connection. And the closer of a connection you have with a narcissist, the worst you're going to get it. It doesn't matter when, it will happen. The closer you get to the narcissist, the more it hurts you. The further you get away from the narcissist, the more you are healed. Like, the majority of pain that ever came into my life was being close to any of these individuals. That's where the pain came in my life. And it's so sad, because there are good-hearted people that end up with some people like this, and they don't even understand what is happening. Their happiness just starts to dwindle. All of a sudden, they're becoming an evil person slowly, and they don't even know it. That's what happens when you are with the narcissist. They are evil. They are pure evil, and they want to take your life. And if you do, they'd be happy, because that shows them they have power and control over you. They get a satisfaction out of that. They get a satisfaction out of seeing you fall. It makes them feel much higher, and it brings them up. They basically used you as a pawn. All they did was use you. And getting used hurts like hell. And this young girl, where she's at the age of 14, where her emotions are going crazy, and this guy's building her up, he's making her feel on top of the world. She ends up going with him, getting sexually abused and raped and all this other bullshit. It messed with her so bad, and the fact that she got used and she knew that, she ended up taking her life. This is how strongly this shit affects people. For real. And I guarantee you, if she just got raped by a random person, she wouldn't have took her life. It's the fact that she built a close bond and connection with this person and got spiritually manipulated by them. That messed with her so bad that that is what caused her to take her life. And that's what it even says in the video. The rape part is very bad as well. But look what caused this death. Narcissism. That's spiritual warfare. That's spiritual manipulation, and it is that bad. And some people can't understand why they feel so much pain. It is because that happened. It's because evil does exist in this world, and there are people like this everywheres that exist. Where you come from, best believe there are many people like this. Where I come from, there are many people like this. Some of the better looking girls where I come from are like this, and it's fucking scary. It literally is. It's scary. That's why I have a hard time messing with people. Like, I almost can't. I'm at a point where I'm finding it very difficult to take anybody serious. And like, I know there are people you can take serious, and there is where I come from as well. But holy fuck. It's just like, there's a lot of these people that I can never take serious. Because they are like that. And nobody understands. If people only knew what these people were, this world would honestly be a better place. Because these people are getting treated like a regular human being, and they are not a regular human being at all. So, people gotta be very careful what they're getting themselves into, because before you know it, you could end up dead. These people can kill you. They are very powerful in a very evil and insidious way. And some of these individuals can cause you to take your own life. I've never been suicidal. I've never even thought. Obviously the thought crossed my mind, but I never ever even came close to where I thought I actually would. Not even close. I think the thought of dying and all this crossed just about every single person in this world's mind. But like, this is how they make you feel. They make you feel how they feel. They're so evil and gone that they want other people to feel how they feel. They will put it on you. They will reverse what is inside of them onto you and take your spirits and run. And it's fucked up how they can do this, but it's true. And whoever never went through something like this and watched this video, you'd be like, this guy is crazy. No. You are fucking crazy if you think I'm crazy. And guess what? You're inexperienced and you don't know shit. And that's just that. Good and evil both exist in this world, and we have to exploit it. And the good always wins in the end. The end. I'm going to cut this video short, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. It's something to think about. If you ever have thoughts of going back to the narc, I'm pretty sure this will change your mind. It should. Right? I see these people as dead to me. I see anybody that was ever in my life that has anything even close to being a narc, I see all these people as dead. I see them as death. I see them as people that will never ever affect me for the rest of my life. No narc's gonna affect me for the rest of my life, because I ain't gonna let it happen. I ain't gonna let these people have power over me, because the only way they get power over you is by you letting them have power over you. It's being vulnerable with them. It's being real with them. They will slowly gain power over you because they are gaining information that you are giving them, and they're using it against you. Don't do this. Don't talk to them. Don't engage with them, because that's where you're going wrong. But anyways, I'm going to cut this video short. Let's hear it in the comments what you guys have to say about this. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. Have a great rest of this Saturday. I believe it's Saturday. Have a great rest of this Saturday, guys. Until next time. Peace.